Hi everyone, and welcome to my hologram here to my timeline in November 2024. Happy 13 Divine Feminine. So very important, right? Just kind of here coming together here from within, right? Integrating the divine feminine with the divine masculine here in these very powerful but challenging transformational times. Right, we are of course ascending, right? The ascension is guaranteed. At the same time, the darkness is servicing. It's very intense, so these energies are being amplified. Everything is being amplified. The cosmic energies here, right, are amplifying the energies of the darkness. So the light and dark, right, just kind of blending together. And those who are aligned with the Law of ONE, who are on a Christos mission, those who are raising the frequency vibration, doing the inner work. You gotta be, the peace. You hold that center, right, in the middle of the storm, right, and you learn how to navigate. It's a practice. It is a process, like just for everybody. And here I'm just sharing my story with you guys, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. We're the star seeds here, right, from Andromeda, the ground crew here representing the Ashtar Galactic Command. They actually trained me, or they've been working with me since I was a child, like growing up, and especially helping me with a project to heal from the psyops, from the black ops, right, introducing yoga to military. And I don't know anything about the Marines, the Marine Corps, and then that I've been dealing with Hydra, the planetary corporations. I've been dealing with black magic, with Satanism. I've been dealing with kind of the energy that I've been dealing with, right? That's it's a very dark, sinister nature. Those guys involved in pedophilia and child sex trafficking, gun running, money laundering, not only here on that planetary level, but galactically. Right. And so yeah, things are transpiring, things are happening. See how things are doing in the political arena. The exopolitics is extremely important. We're exposing, right, the corruption in those higher places, and we have the full ET disclosure. Those who are the ground crew, those who are the system busters and renegades who are being activated. So this is very challenging because we also have to implement the humanity structure, and also people who are not awakened or who are not choosing ascension, right? And so there'll be bifurcation of consciousness. And here we're holding the highest ascension timeline for the ascension. For galactivation, because we need to bring the higher energies into the entire infrastructure, into the political arena, right? The military, the science, the politics that I said, the religion, right? And the media, okay? And it's actually, people actually, if we take responsibility, right? Then that miracles happen, and if we do the inner work, then we know the labor of our fruits, that we see things more clearly, we start understanding things, we really remember who we truly are, and that's how we're ascending from within. And it has a ripple effect, right? And it's kind of sending the vibes to our soul family, to our tribe, to our star family, galactic family. We're all here together, here in this planet and here in this galaxy Milky Way, in this universe, right? And that there are ETs here helping us, and they're also in the inner earth, right? The Garta and the Telosian and the Shambhala, right? Shangri-La, they're helping us with this, with all this, all right? And even though it's chaos, confusion, and lots of catastrophes and tectonic plates, but it's because we are implementing here the crystalline grid, implementing the Galactic Codex for the new Earth jurisdiction. Very important. We're so from the order, MELCHIZEDEK order, the blue flame. That's why we've been so targeted and weaponized and kind of censored, or just kind of disrespected, right? And there's lots of misinformation and wrong intel, I would say. It's just we're also, because we're dealing with AI, and people are hooked to that AI, right? and just kind of not thinking for themselves, but actually only taking what the AI is putting into their hologram, right? We talk about the electronic implants, and we talk about the alien implants, the holographic inserts, and the alien mind control, right? The MK Ultra Monarch, MK Ultra Montauk, MK Ultra Mockingbird, you know, and then you have the Planetary Corporation, the Hydra, I already said, you know, the Octopus, you know, the Scorpio, the Shorelines, right? And we have also these military bases, and yeah, with the satellites and the alien military bases, Gigi Stones in Georgia, right? And we have the Kruger in Jacksonville, and it has all connection to Montauk, right? Montauk, New York, and the special facilities to Giza, to Giza Intelligence, to Mars and Pluto and Jupiter and Saturn, to other planets, guys. This is planetary, this is interstellar, this is galactic, this is cosmic. And so, you know, the star seeds, this is star seed disclosure. This is also, it runs through my soul signature, energy signature. We work with the solar rishi consciousness, you know, cosmic Christos founder races, the dragon luminaries, the aurora races, the Andromeda hosting this ascension. So pretty much from the galactic core to Andromeda, that's the cosmic heart Andromeda, here to the crystal core, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, right? We're holding that ascension timeline, lots of crystalline energy, diamond sun DNA activation, right? Your etheric DNA is being activated. Invocation of the violet flame was very tough for me, the 1111, right? There was lots of release, of course. There was lots of healing happening, lots of transformational work had to happen because of lots of grief, lots of sadness, lots of pain. And you know, so it's those who feel a lot, who are empath sensitives, right? You understand energies. It's all about tuning in, right? And just kind of changing everything from within. That's why the Ascension Plan B, that's why co-creating the new earth from within, right? And it has a ripple effect then, and activating the hearts of others who are ready, who are ascending, who are choosing ascension, who are raising their frequency vibration, who embody the holistic lifestyle, who are journaling, right? Who are helping others, who are sharing gifts and talents with others. You know, people are doing it here on earth, I noticed. And it's all great. We're doing it galactically, you know, and we're bringing the cosmic energies here online. And I said, like, somehow, right, just kind of connecting, interconnecting, you know, it's somewhere in the middle, right? And as the new generation, of those are already activated, right? I know for me, they're the way. That's the new generation, right? And we're building the entire infrastructure, right? And through implementing the Galactic Codex, right? The New Earth jurisdiction. I was in a library and I print out the Law of Consent that is part of the New Earth jurisdiction. And again, Ascension Glossary, you know, Lisa Renee, I didn't download it to my website, yanaklai.com, but I did, you know, work on it, on my documents, on my files. You know, it's there. There's a link there, and plus I was adding, you know, the text here. Very important. Be God sovereign free with God sovereign free boundaries, and you know, it's very important because we've been controlled and manipulated, right? Our spiritual consciousness been pretty much hijacked, and it was done by those native aliens, and because they abuse the law of structure, they're abusing the law of one. And so with Akhenaten and with Guardian YESHUA, who also was the pharaoh, and he was a royalty, and he was Egyptian pharaoh, right? We are implementing the law of one here. The law of one, that's the cosmic sovereign law, the galactic codex, the universal laws, right? So, and, you know, of that Melchizedek order, right? He was of the Melchizedek order, the blue flame. That's why the blue color is extremely important, right? Some of us is the sapphire, you know, that's the 10D Stargate in Kashmir, in Nepal, okay, in Tibet. Anyway, that's a great work as the Stargate, very important stargates in Iran and Iraq. Right in Afghanistan, there was a huge big Buddha statue that was carved into stones by ETs, alien races, and extraterrestrials, right? And so, yeah, we're preparing for the ascension cycle, right? And He was of that Sirian Blue Human. There was the ground crew, okay, and they were here more than 2,000 years ago to do the activation, right? And to bring again the Melchizedek order, the Melchizedek initiation, right? And correct this technology in Ireland. We talk about the 1111 portal, 11 dimension, right? They take us to 12D. There's the Armathena, Lyra, the cradle of the human civilization, very important. And well, at that time, unfortunately, they couldn't do the whole thing. The Blu-ray step and the mother principle, force for Earth, the core was destroyed in Stonehenge DNA. That's why the aliens, they came and infiltrated the Stonehenge. And of course the Easter Island. I mean, I don't do grid work and you know, all these stargates, but it's been all now corrected, or it's, you know, it's as we speak, as we say things, the guardians are here and helping us with all these corrections, or the stargates, portals, right? And transharmonic stargates and universes. And because, you know, we've been here in prison planet, and those are the cosmic beings. We need to breathe and we need to do our work. We need to do the cosmic galactic ascension, right? Again, to be the cosmic galactic citizens here on this planet that is ascending. And, you know, Earth again becoming the 12D jewel, right? The original structure, right, of the Lyra. And people talk about Tiamat, right? But it was also the 7D Earth Gaia, 5D Earth Tara, right? And here, that's what we had, the Tartarian civilization, right? The souls from Tara. We had the Lemurian civilization, that was the 7D, the Hyperborea, right? And all these wars, electric wars, thousand-year war, the galactic war has been here for millions of years with the Alpha Draconis, and, you know, the Pleiadians also playing a major role here, that they're helping us with ascension, because they've been fighting with the Alpha Draconis for a long time, the Alpha Draconian, the Federation, right? And we're still, you know, working with the with this kind of structure, the hostage situation, and so my soul group, right, ended up in those dark projects, being drafted there or trained, and part of the cabal system, carrying the agenda of those negative aliens with all, you know, all kinds of PTSD, right, with the MK Ultra, right? So healing them with helping them with the healing, with the rehabilitation of their DNA, of their consciousness. That's why I was contacting by the Ashtar Galactic Domain, right? And by the Andromeda, the Crystal Star family, the entire infrastructure of the MC and the Marine Corps, right? Under MIC, under DARPA, right? So we are resurrecting the entire hologram with this, the Aurora races, right? With all these new colors, new sacred geometry, the crystal kaleidoscope through the crystal spiral, right? Base 12 mathematics, right? 144 harmonics, compared to the fib of Nochi, right? The flower of death. So because the technology of the negative aliens, of the alien machinery, it's 10D. Those are the black hole technologies, or the black hole entities, right? Even from the Visa system, YESHUA, Visa direct. We're dealing with Omicrons, Necromitons, shapeshifters, fallen angelic, drinking blood of children, right, of humanity. They're stealing our DNA, and the Congress allow it, right? They sign contracts with Zetas. And they're trading humanity, you know, for highly advanced technology. They've been abusing and misusing and weaponizing us and polluting us, and all these eugenics and genocidal agendas, and transhumanism and transgenderism, and now it's popping up here in public arena, you know, because it's happening to children or pregnant women, right? It used to be just military, hidden, it's kind of the secret kind of documents. Everything was kind of undisclosed, and now things are transpiring, things are happening. So many things are being disclosed. So see what's going on in Pentagon or Congress, right? The ETs, negative aliens. Remember, we come from stars. We are the ETs. We are the second coming. We are the Christ, right? We embody those on the Christos mission, right? The Crystal architecture, guys. We talk about the crystal earrings, diamond breastplate, right? Karaya Sata Allah. So invocation, right? Of those codes, very important. Karaya Sata Allah. It doesn't matter whether you're Buddhist, Jew, or Hindu, or Christian, or what else is out there? I'm sorry, Muslim, right? It doesn't matter. The crystal architecture, the let me see, where did I put it? The crystal heart, very important, right? And we're also resurrecting here the divine feminine with the divine masculine. The divine union is happening, right? So those who are doing the work, they're on a crystal mission and who are experiencing divine union with their partner, here in the physical plane, right? So they're definitely amplifying their energies, they're healing each other, and it's they understand how they're expanding consciousness of each other, how this is how actually humanity were designed. And unfortunately, we've been here all kinds of upside down, and we've been all separated from our divine self, separated from our divine partners, separated even from our soul, those who ended up in the black goo and electrostatic bodies, right? And we came here to the underworld just to decipher what in the world happened, right? All these transhumanism, transgenderism, bioweapons, and so on. But this is how humanity, this is the original structure of the divine feminine, divine masculine, right? Integrating from within first, and then, connecting to our soul group and to our star family, galactic family, and so on, the divine union, twin flame, guys. So this is the original divine blueprint, the hologram of the divine union, of the divine partnership, of the twin flame. Okay, so very important to understand that, activating the diamond sun, right? The diamond sun DNA, very important, we're the cosmic Christos here beings. Okay, so, and we've been here just kind of dumbed down, and humanity left only with 2 strands of DNA. That's why here, the star seeds and the indigo warriors, right, we are here and helping with the ascension, with the transition to the next octave, harmony universe number 2. And I teach Lisa Rene's material, right? The 12D shielding. 12D shielding, very important, because this is our original divine blueprint, and this is how we detect where the aliens are and the corruption, right, in the entire infrastructure, because through frequency fences and directed energy weapons, all this harassment, and see the aura energy field, right, of politicians or high-ranking military officers. Remember these entities, we all been here just kind of dumbed down, poisoned, weaponized, and this is what we deal now. We deal with the political arena. So those who read energies, that the who is cleansing their aura energy field, right? I mean, that's why very important now for the star seeds, for the new earth jurisdiction, for the new earth government, or with the Galactic Council, right? Very important, what I teach, right? The 12D Ascension Protocol, and I have the project, right, for DARPA, for the elite, for the Illuminati, for Hydra, right? How to detach from these entities, how to heal, because we've been weaponized, possessed, all these addictions, and their AI. That's what we're dealing with these guys in 10D, right? And the fallen angelics 11D. I mean, they're on the draconian measurement, so that's the base 10 mathematics, right? Running reversal. So they were invading our chakras, right? Our technology, chakras, aura, energy field, right? And creating automatons, dark avatars out of us, because they poison our light body, poison our chakras, energy centers. Those are portals to other dimensions. That's how they get to those higher dimensions and wreaking havoc in the entire galaxy and solar system. So here, the cosmic ascension, the cosmology, very important to understand that the exopolitics, the agenda of those negative aliens, or we are teaching it. So only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for the star seeds here, indigo warriors here, highly deviant souls. Unfortunately, my group, soul group, ended up in those dark projects, Hydra, right? Hydra, octopus, and so on, planetary corporation, moon, Mars, Saturn, and executing the agenda of those negative aliens, the Nazism 4.0. And so that's why I have the Galactic Codex, right? I have the New Earth jurisdiction. And I mentioned that implementing the law of consent for the New Earth jurisdiction, how important to take care of energy field, energy bodies. And here, we have to heal from that alien technology, and how they abuse the law of structure, and how they also, so many people lost the connection to kind of their intuition, to their soul. And so many people don't even know that there is a law of consent. There's law of consent, so we are the authority. We need to be in our sovereignty. I'm God, I'm sovereign, I'm free. Especially, right, in the political arena, the exopolitics and so on. There are all kinds of infiltration, trickery, and lies and deceptions. The Anunnaki, they're everywhere. They are behind the entire infrastructure. On the planetary level, and the interplanetary level, and the underground military bases, and of course the Draco measurements. That's what they're kind of following, right? The Draco Federation, the Draco tyranny, that the Alpha Draconis, the Pleiadians, they've been fighting amongst each other for a long time. So I'm helping the Pleiadians there, and also souls from Tartaria. So detecting all these souls in the military, and sending positive vibes, healing. And I had to again come up with the with some protocol, contract, and agreement, right? Looks like I have to do everything. I also just creating going through all those videos that I created since there was first one was February 7, 2018, and so that's going to be my journey from darkness back into light. That's going to be kind of the remembering of I truly am, and that's the process of self-transformation from those black ops, right? Introducing yoga, Ayurveda to military. I got a backlash, Men in Black, this whole Nazi Gestapo faction, Hydra, right? Nazism 4.0. Then my soul group is executing, because they've been hybridized and they've been mind controlled, right? MK Ultra, Monarch, MK Ultra, Montauk, and so on. So this is very intense, guys. This is not for everybody. So only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. What we hold as our intention in our personal thoughts is what we hold as our consent towards that thought form and its vibrational quality and force, as well as the energetic consequence of the thought form substance created, which impacts the self and others, right? So our thought forms, our feelings and emotions. And that's what happens when people are not working on their shadow. If they're not kind of rediscovering who they truly are, and not bringing the unconscious into conscious, shoving it under the carpet, and more addictions, or just not looking at things the way they are, and the white lies, or just lying to themselves or lying to others, right? Not being in integrity. These things are popping up to the surface, right? And whether on a personal level, right, and work level, family level, and now in the political arena, the military arena, right, on the physical plane, because remember, we're energy, and now everything has been suppressed, oppressed, even the knowledge, even the info, right? We've been lied to, right? All these misinformation. I mean, everything is now popping to the surface, and how are we handling it, right? So everybody, I'm sure everybody's having a hard time or challenging, and congratulations to those who are just kind of maybe above it, or because transmuting the universal shadow, man, that's a huge big workout. This is not an easy thing to do. Universal shadow, the red trident, right? The anti-origamic technology. So for me to reconnect with my soul group, right? With my soul family, and with my soulmate, or with the star seed, right? We're like the twin soul, or monetic, on that also monetic level, right? It's very challenging, because the military structure, and the Marines, right? Under MIC, under DARPA, that's why I have to heal the entire infrastructure, the elite, right? It's not like, oh, I have my soulmates are in MC, they're Marines. Well, they're look at the authority, and look at the they have handlers, right? And they're implanted, and they're infection, their light bodies, right? And some of them, they want to just go, time to go home, go back to light, go back to walk with Christ, right? Remembering who we truly are, because they've been weaponized, and they've been programmed. They're sleeping agents, right? Or there are spies, with all these sniper weapons, and you know, AI, directed energy weapons, who knows what else, and black helicopters, Black Hawk helicopters, right? We had that Mogadishu, and then all these crazy incidents in Benghazi and the Desert Storm, and then going to Iraq and Afghanistan, where there was proof that there are no weapons of mass destruction. How come everything is in reverse? Where, you know, the military comes, right? That they're saying one thing, and once they, you know, they're in that certain country, then they're invading the country and doing the opposite, because that's the reversals. Those guys are coded with the Armageddon software. Pestilence programming is anti-life, anti-Christ, anti-human, right? So what is in these CCP jets? What is in this? The venom, the nanotechnology, the graphene oxide, it forms the Nazi Neuralink, and that's how they're just walking AI on a battlefield, right? You have the satellites, right? And the draconian crafts, and even from Chimera Group, that's CCP, that's DARPA, China, right? With those zetas, with those grays, and I'm dealing with that structure, unfortunately, because it has to do with my soul group. It also has to do with my bloodline, right? Whether the Red Shield, you know, the hybrid Anunnaki, the Draco, you know, we're the royalty, the monarchs that have been weaponized, we have been hybridized, right? Forced breeding in Nibiru, these women, right? Actually, highly advanced souls, the divine feminine women, right? Breeding with these alien races. So guys, this is multidimensional and it's cosmic, and it's been happening for even millions of years, or hundreds and thousands of years, and now everything's transpiring, right, on this timeline. And remember, the bifurcation of consciousness, very important to understand the base 12 mathematics compared to the draconian Saturnian base 10 mathematics, okay? And how to, you know, do the cleansing, clearing, purification, and raising the frequency vibration, turning to God, to Christ, right? Doing prayers, and being in nature, and sharing gifts and talents, and being of service, right? And holding on to that divine spark within that sacred chamber of the heart. Like I said, the inner work, connection to that inner Christos, right? Connection to Mother Earth, Mother Nature, connecting to the Father Sky and the cosmic heart of Father Mother God, to Andromeda. They're hosting the Ascension is a must here. This is the platform that we are forming, so I can help my soul group to liberate themselves from the darkness and help them with their rehabilitation, right? With their healing or self-expression. Just kind of help them to figure out what really happened to them, right? And who they truly are, because they've been dumbed down and desecrated, and carrying out the agenda of those native aliens, the Nazism 4.0. So this is a lot, and so that's very important to understand here the intent, consent, and authority, this kind of structure. I'm God, I'm sovereign, I'm free, because we've been here exploded, right? I'm sorry, there's exploitation here. So the fact we think the thought automatically under my control programs means we have given the thought consent even without our conscious participation with intent. So many of us, right, people, they immediately change their personalities, right? I mean, they may consented to that, or they were forced to do all kinds of things, and suddenly, right, they're even changing personality. They're under my control hypnosis, and some of these people or guys or children don't even know what happened to them, right? This all been lost because of the negative aliens, their agenda, and their highly advanced technology that they're putting into our water, into our air, and into our bodies, into our blood, into our vein, right? And so it's not only external invasion and exploitation, but also the internal. And I deal with the inner structure, I deal with the light body, I deal with the consciousness, I deal with the mind control. And what happens when you're hooked to AI, right? Boom, 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 and then you become transhuman, how it will become hybridized, and how it damages your natural structure, your organic biology, and how it damages your neurobiology. You're being hacked, and you're being hacked, your DNA hacked, and then, you know, you're just then become robot or slave, automaton, and you know, a cyborg, and you know, they can shuffle you, they can trade you on a black stock market, the dark what is it, the dark internet, dark net, and you know, galactic sex slave happening, you know, and also the hybridization happening. I have a contract with Zetas, so, and you know, Congress signed contract with the Zetas. So I want to see the ET disclosure, exposure of the wrongdoings, and how this is kind of happening on the public arena. But I have to do what I gotta do. I don't know how, you know, will, you know, kind of go with the flow, how long everything will it will manifest, how long it will take, right? I need to also work on the contract, you know, with DARPA. Here's the Ashtar Galactic Command, the Hiragamic technology, right? We have the energetic synthesis. I mean, everything's been pretty much done for star seeds. Those are in Christos mission, and who have the Crystal Star project, right? And this is my kind of you know, this is my story, you know, this is my hologram. What's the word for it? This is my project. Okay, this is what I've been dealing with. I want to bring it into divine justice through the Galactic Codex, through aligning with the universal laws, bring the law of one here, the cosmic sovereign law being manifest, okay, here and now. In the present moment, you know, within this consciousness, the body consciousness, and you know, so we have to do our part. We have to play our role, and somehow meet, I guess, in the middle, right? Humanity and star seeds, because, you know, we're dealing with negative aliens. They're the ones who need to face the divine justice and need to face the galactic military tribunals and the cosmic trials. Okay, so the Alpha Draconis, you know, the negative reptilians, and the negative Zetas, the negative Greys, and the Arachnoid, the Chimera group, and the Orion group, and you know, those who were, you know, guys working for the Cabal, the Illuminati. But you know, now they're the good. We have the good ETs helping those you know, souls who were hybridized and who were they were terrorized, right? Helping them to free. And so we just kind of have to cooperate, communicate, liberate those you know, individuals here in that physical plane. And you know, we created the portals for souls of the children who were traumatized, who were terrorized, who were murdered, who were tortured because of the adrenochrome. So there's a huge big lots of things happening. So we'll see how things are transpiring. And just kind of be aware of the law of intent, consent, and authority of the structure, because it's been hidden and manipulated by those negative aliens in order to control humanity. And so humanity, they need to start being aware of that energetic laws. People need to start understanding there's energy, and we're energy beings. We're spiritual beings having human experience, right? And that what happens when you're not aware of that, right? That's how they take your power away. And that's how they control you, manipulate you, power over others, right? So we need to regain control over, you know, our spirituality, over our energies. Be master of energies, very important, as is through aligning with the law of one, with the natural laws, and implementing the Galactic Codex, and with the new Earth jurisdiction, because, you know, we're dealing with oligarchs, we're dealing with highly advanced, you know, alien races, and they've been controlling humanity, or hybridizing with humanity for a long time. And so through the exploitation of these laws, the native aliens and the false father gods have manipulated humanity to be in consent authority with their forces as intermediary through shaping the predator mind in the human culture, right? We talk about dismantling the negative ego, the 1, 2, 3 chakras that have been abducted, and we are in this 3D matrix. But you know, humanity, there are 5-star humans, and with the star seeds we already came ascended, and those indigo warriors, we already had our 6, 7 chakras being activated, right? But those native aliens, you know, they use electronic implants, and they use AI, and they've been also dumbing us down. Star seeds, humanity, right? So we are all here in this together. And so we have to decipher that, and we have to heal, we have to raise our frequency vibration, dismantle the ego, because man minus ego equals God. And we're dealing with the universal shadow, so the red trident minus the universal shadow equals freedom, right? So, you know, and as I have the project, and it's, you know, it can be extremely challenging, yeah. And so we've been here mind controlled, and we've been given a false history. We've been living in a false reality, going to work, right? Working hard, paying taxes, right? And you know, it's all these insurances, and Mother Earth, Mother Nature is giving everything for free. And it's just having, you know, reverence, devotion, you know, to the divine, to the mineral kingdom, animal kingdom, plant kingdom, you know, taking care of Mother Earth, you know, recycling. I mean, we need to become the stewards of this planet, and we need to take responsibility. Once we start taking responsibilities, aligning with the Law of One, right? Remembering who we truly are, doing the work, transformational work, being proactive, okay? Building the momentum. That's, you know, we're the people of the new earth, you know, and the Galactics here with the star states helping, right? Because we're connecting to those good ETs, and those good ETs, right? The divine, you know, intervention is a must, right? The guardians are here because we're dealing with extremely rogue, highly advanced negative aliens, okay? And they've been wreaking havoc here for a long time. And so based on these many lies and deceptions, humanity holds belief system of the predator mind, thought forms, and also like Jesus died on the cross. By the way, YESHUA was Egyptian pharaoh as well. He was a monarch, okay? He was royalty. The Christos is in royalty, okay? Do you see this? And also, you know, the representative of the was it the SpaceX? He's also pharaoh, right? Egyptian pharaoh. But unfortunately, because if you don't do energy hygiene, right, these people, politicians, scientists, everybody who's in the political arena, right, their chakras and their energies has been compromised. So many people, right, they live in pain. They have a huge big pain body and shadow. And when you have a huge big pain body and shadow, guess what happens? The entities are being attached to you. And then you, instead of walking with Christ, right, guardian YESHUA, the order of MELCHIZEDEK, right, you're walking with these ETs, with those negative aliens. And guess what? You're under the DARPA, you're under the Draconian Empire, the Orion group with Chimera, CCP. Okay? So very important. That's why we talk about the 12D shielding. That's why we talk about the chakras, right? Sound bath healing. We talk about the crystal spiral with the crystal architecture, right? Very important, guys. We talk about the 12D, right? 12D shielding. How important to do that. That's why I have the 12D Ascension protocol from the Crystal Star Guardian races, okay? Why is it so important? We're detecting the aliens. We're detecting, you know, their AI. That's, and, you know, this is how complex and this is how advanced that is. So that's why the star states, we're here. And because, you know, humanity has been here duped and kind of left with only 2 strands of DNA. And that's why the negative ego, right? I mean, you know, very careful about in the political arena. There's lots of corruption. There's lots of AI, and also the military and the letter 17. And you know, you have to be constantly focused on God, on Christ, you know, doing the inner work, transformational work. You never know the energy that is behind it, and the energy that is being spoken from those certain politicians, right, or the presidents, or you know, military high-ranking officers, you know, tuning into the voices, tuning into the frequency vibration. Now this is going to be, this is what it's all about. This is the ascension. And we have the ascension symptoms, right? We're going through all kinds of difficulties because we are rewiring. We're remembering who we truly are, or we are energy. Oh my goodness, we've been stuck here in this 3D. We're not 3D, right? People are already in 5D, you know, that's your original divine blueprint, right? Embodying the planetary logos, that's your 7D, and people potential, right? 12 strands of DNA. That's the angelic divine luminous rays that we're helping with ascension and with transformation and with a transition to the second harmonic universe, right? Soul connection, constant expansion. Those who've been connecting, reconnecting with their soul essence, who speak through their heart, who are loving, forgiving, compassionate, right? Who walk with grace, okay? Who are thankful and grateful. This is the ascension, right? This is the ascension that is happening right here, right now. And so that's what people with the predator mind, with all this deception and so on, that these individuals, right, in humanity, or certain individuals in human form, right? You become then in consent and authority of the predator mind of those negative aliens. You just become just like that. And so, oh, you know, the Cabal, the Illuminati, what they're doing, well, you know, some of people, they're actually copying the hologram of the Cabal, of the Illuminati. Some of the Cabal is actually good Cabal, and some of the Cabal, some of the Illuminati, they're now conscious Illuminati. So I will, you know, some of the so-called the black hats, they're actually transforming, transmuting, right? And just becoming those who are really wise. You know, so it's not the words and, you know, how we are characterizing these things here, categorizing these things here just through words and through papers, right? Is going to be the frequency and vibration, not the clothes and, you know, I'm CEO or I'm president, I'm politician, I am right, I am left. You know, I am Marine, or, you know, it has to do with the power structure, and we challenge definitely the, you know, the Cabal, the hybrid Anunnaki, right? I mean, that's the bloodline of course I represent under the Draconian, and you know, we are constantly kind of challenging each other because certain individuals, they don't want to let go, they don't know what it means to surrender, let go, let God, walk with Christ. And this is now paramount, especially now in the political arena, also with the ET disclosure, exposing the wrongdoings in the entire infrastructure, right? It's the ego needs to go, that needs to drop, right? And walking humbly with Christ. And that's how we ascend. That's how we, you know, get to the next harmonic universe. And in the enlightenment and prosperity for humanity and abundance and free energy technology, healing technology, the Tachyon healing technology, right? And all these beautiful transmission of the 0-point radiant energy technology. I mean, this all is here. The Tesla towers, free energy. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm repeating, but oh my goodness, it's been here for eons. You know, this is nothing new under the sun. So this is how those negative aliens, they control humanity by manipulation of consent in the mind, by removing intention of thoughts and making them automatic reactions in the unconscious mind. From the unconscious, conscious. What does it mean? From the untruth to truth, from the darkness into light, from mortality into immortality. Sanskrit, right? Asatoma sadgamaya. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritangamaya. The Sanskrit just pierced through the MK Ultra, right? And the AI of those negative aliens, right? I mean, that's the Sanskrit, that's the highly advanced, that's the highest energy, frequency, vibration language that also has connection to the light language. That's the language of the solar rishi. That's how we are breaking through the MK Ultra and this whole agenda of those negative aliens, right? And when, you know, they're controlling you, right, on that, people are automatic pilot. People don't even know who they are and what their thoughts really represent and what's the energy behind their thoughts. And that's how their soul is being snatched, right? So calling upon your soul, SOS, soul connection, conscious expansion, walking with Christ, right? We have the 5D protocol from Telos. Those are people of the inner earth, right? Helping us with the ascension as well, right? The Mount Shasta, California, very powerful portals, right? This is all opening. This is all happening, right? I work with Paramsa Yogananda, right? With the Solar Rishi here, autobiography of a yogi. I talk about it, right? He came to even Chicago, New York, right? That was, here's the picture of him, 1949. And then he was in Encinitas, California. That was the self-realization, leadership. Okay, so also working with Panasambhava and with Matar Babaji, and of course Satya Sai Baba. I again received initiation. That was the October 2nd again, October 2nd this year. Yes. Solar Christ. So I'm working with these energies, right? Because we need to break through the imposter spirit. We have to break through the agenda of those negative aliens and their highly advanced technology. So this makes the negative aliens, false gods, intermediary source field, imposter spirit for many unsuspecting humans who cannot discern the difference between lies and deception and the truth, right? And especially I understand like the political situation here is so prevalent. It's like a Bible, right? And but we have to tune in into these energies, and those who are smart and who are now being activated for the New Earth government, New Earth jurisdiction, right, with the Galactic Council under the Law of One, right? We're implementing the Galactic Codex, very important, right? You understand how important it is to really protect yourself, raise your frequency vibration, do the energy hygiene, how to also, the diet is extremely important, fasting and superfood, and, walking with Christ, and be the violet flame in action, right? Very important. And protect yourself with that violet flame, right? Beloved, I'm presence bright round me, seal your tube of light. From ascended master flame, call forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me, right? All this black magic, right? From mafia, from Hydra, right? From octopus, from the military bases, and so I just have to constantly do the transformational work with the violet flame in action. I'm the violet flame in action in me now. I'm the violet flame to light alone about, right? So it's me and God, me and Christ, and Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and I'm just doing my best, everything what I can to reconnect, reunite with my soul family, soul group. Okay, it's very challenging. They're the property of DARPA, and they're under the draconian kind of tyranny in those terroristic organization. I have hybrid children, so I'm doing whatever I can. I wish you a beautiful day, many blessings, and namaste. I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.